Hello everyone, welcome again in Eng-Man YouTube channel. So in this video, we will start learning about TNavigator, how to use TNavigator. So it's a very important and interesting reservoir simulation software. Let's start learning about this software in this video. We are now inside TNavigator. All right, so you can see this is the window. We start from definitions, model title, starting date, the language, input syntax, model type, fluid type, reservoir type, and this is the statistics, the blocks, the wells, all right? And then grid properties. This is very important. This is for the initial parameter. So you can select like this one, block size along X, and this map will change. This is the initial parameter. This is the depth, reservoir tops, porosity, permeability along X. So this is the map, and this is the palette. This is the scale for the value, and you can move this map scale. This is the compass, this arrow. Normally the direction, the arrow will point to this one, southern part. So we can click this one, views and presentation params, flip vertically so that the arrow will point to the north. And then we can move this scale here. And the compass will be located here. All right. This is the permeability along X, permeability along Y, permeability along Z, standard for volume. All right. This is the initial parameter, and this is the calculated parameters. So these parameters are very important. Pressure, oil saturation, water saturation, gas saturation, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of parameters. All right, we are still inside grid properties. You can check also the fluid in place, water in place, oil in place in mesh, gas in place. All right. And this is the section for the graphs, rates, total, fluid in place, pressure, and so on and so forth. We can cover all of this or as many as these parameters later on. And this is the graph templates. This is the section for water flood analysis, 2D histogram, fluid properties, relative permeability to water, relative permeability to oil, and capillary pressure. Schedule. Okay, we go back to grid properties, calculated parameters, pressure. All right. And then this section is also very important. Auto-sync, general settings for aspect ratio. You can move the aspect ratio like this one. Okay, we can check this one, aspect ratio. Rotate if you want to rotate, but I recommend you not to rotate. You can also, okay, like this one, and then click this one, set default position. Okay, navigation panel, check or uncheck, show access. All right, you can check the access there. Show access captions, the caption or the values. Show compass, this one, the compass. Okay, check or uncheck. Compass icon. Okay, I prefer this one. A little bit simpler, right? Scale bars, this one. Okay, and then use vertical text. If you want to, use fixed scale. Okay, you can try it yourself. And also this is very important. You can see the layer, the sum, the minimum, the roof, the bottom, density. Okay, let's go back to roof. Move this one. And then we discuss grid settings, color by grid. Okay, of course, we prefer this one, color by grid. We can also do color by contour lines, right? Like this one. I prefer color by grid first. Grid lines. All right, if you want to, check each grid, all right, more carefully. But let's start simpler. Uncheck grid lines. All right. You can easily zoom in and zoom out by scrolling your mouse. Using your left button, you can zoom, right? Zoom in like this one. You can click left button and right button of your mouse at the same time to replot the map. Using your right button, you can move the map like this one. All right, it's very easy. You can maximize this section or you can minimize it. Okay, and then show boundaries. All right, to highlight the boundaries. Show contour lines. Okay, and then show palette. This is our palette. Okay, uncheck boundaries, uncheck contour lines. Show well name, well number 1 and well number 2. Well status. Show all wells, right? But of course, the well will be drilled, will be located as per schedule. So this is our timeline. Okay, we go to the initial time first. Uncheck show all wells. Draw trajectories. This is important for 3D graph. Draw trajectory projections. Fractures if you have. All right, and then go to lower section. Show grid 2D. This one, 2-dimensional grid. Show bubble maps. Show group nodes, streamlines. Later on, I will show you the streamlines. All right. And then we go to 3-dimensional view. Interesting, right? Zoom in and zoom out. So this is our well number 1 and well number 2. You can also show all wells. All right. You can move this timeline bar. Okay. You can check the histogram. The vertical axis is percent. The horizontal axis is pressure. Show percentage, but you can also show values, number of blocks. In this case, for the vertical axis, we prefer percentage. You can also show X grid lines, show Y grid lines, right? This one. Yeah, as per your preference, of course. Go back to 2D. Okay. Yeah, we are now at the initial time. Now we can press this one, run.